Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, couple Joe Cohn and Magdalena schlotzte at Magda's relationship status after Season 7 has been revealed. The popular 90-Day Fiancé spin-off has introduced fans to 8 brand new couples with storylines that have been all sorts of dramatic. So far in the season, only 7 couples had been showcased, and with 10 episodes done, the final couple Joe and Magda have finally been unveiled. Joe is the American man in the relationship who's flying to Poland to meet Magda for the first time in person. Joe is 34, and he lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. Joe was born and raised in New Jersey, and had an amazing life growing up in a close-knit Italian family. Joe's family wants to watch him getting married because they think he doesn't take his life seriously. However, Joe's priorities shifted after he met Magda. Magda is Joe's 23-year-old girlfriend who wants to marry him ASAP. While Joe is a successful realtor from Florida, Magda has no interest in his money. However, there are some obvious red flags that both Joe and Magda are ignoring on the show. 5 months before he began filming for 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Joe happened to be video chatting with a friend who was in Miami. He caught Magda in the background. Joe's friend passed her phone to Magda because she was driving, and Joe and Magda had a brief interaction. He felt there was definitely attraction between them, but Magda informed Joe she was from Poland and was just visiting the US. Magda was actually on her way to the airport to fly home, so he didn't think there was any chance of them meeting again. However, Magda stayed in Joe's head, so he kept messaging her, which turned into every day talking for hours. Joe explained that Magda was always participating in tournaments because of her interest in volleyball. She didn't want to say that she was perfect, but added that she kind of is. He mentioned the amazing body that Magda has. Even though they were thousands of miles apart, Joe and Magda were doing everything together on video chat except pooping. Joe had never felt this way with anyone before. He was in awe of the amazing connection they developed in 5 months. Magda left her job to come to the US. Magda wants to marry Joe and have his kids ASAP. Joe's family was apprehensive of him dating Magda because she was 10 years younger than him. Joe had convinced his family that Magda was mature for her age because she was pretty, focused. Magda wasn't a professional volleyball player, but she used to work as a corrections officer when she met Joe. Joe revealed that Magda quit her job because she wanted to come to the US. When Joe asked Magda what she wanted to do in America, she told him she wanted to be a mother. Magda had been extremely direct with her intentions when talking to Joe. She told him that she wanted to come to America so they could get married and have children very soon. For that to happen as quickly as Magda wanted, Joe had the added pressure of proposing to her on the trip. The idea of starting a life with her was exciting, but Joe wasn't sure if he was ready for all that at the moment. She wants kids right away, Joe admitted. Joe's family insisted Magda wanted to lock him down for his money. Joe cheated on Magda after he met her. Joe was chatting with his group of friends where he told them that things were tense between him and Magda. They had a huge fight because Joe was still talking to other women after they met, while Magda had stopped talking to everyone. Joe had sexual intercourse with someone 2.5 months ago. Magda didn't react positively to the news. Magda had found out when she randomly asked Joe about the last time he had sex with another woman. Joe had done it because at that point, he thought they were just getting to know each other. Magda was upset that Joe was talking to other women and demanded that he share his live location with her. Magda wasn't familiar with Joe's past, including the fact that he had dated his friend Jill a while ago. Joe said that it was 6 years ago, and they had dated under a year, so he didn't think it was important for him to tell Magda. Joe did not think Magda was going to be happy that he was friends with an ex. Magda doesn't want to be intimate with Joe on his Poland trip. Magda was suspicious and probably keeping tabs on Joe after he told her about his cheating scandal. Joe wanted to make Magda realize that they could work out and be in a successful relationship. He was very excited to finally be able to hold her, touch her, kiss her, smell her, feel her while using all his senses instead of just 2, which were hearing and vision. He expected their chemistry to be excellent in person. However, Magda told Joe it was not a good time for them to sleep together because they had to know each other first. Joe insists his romance with Magda is authentic. Joe was asked to share details about his relationship with Magda in his interview with ET. Joe said that fans will be able to see his connection with Magda on the show. While neither of them are actors or know how to act, he thinks fans will judge how real their connection is by realizing that Joe and Magda really love each other. Joe thinks it's crazy that a 23-year-old is so clear about getting married and having kids, but he also appreciates that Magda is clear about her intentions and her heart. While Joe did not confirm his relationship status in the interview, the 90-day fiancé, before the 90 days star's social media offers ample clues. Both Joe and Magda are flaunting their partners' names in their bio on Instagram using king and queen emojis. In November 2024, Joe posted a picture of himself and Magda in Krakow, Poland, even though there aren't any older photos of them together. Magda also recently made her relationship with Joe Insta official by posting a snap caption, "You make me better person."